Hi guys! Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at the Scorpio woman and the Leo man. Now I know you can't see that, right? I'm going to go over a little bit. So you see that? Scorpio woman, Leo man. I woke up and there was a request for it, and I'm kind of in between readings, if you will. Not really. Because I was, well, this is Scorpio. I wanted to do Scorpio. So this is Scorpio woman and Leo man. I don't know who requested it. I looked, I thought I saw it, but then I thought I didn't. So I don't know if the person deleted it, but we're just going to do it. It's a fun read, right? Let's take a look and see what's going on, guys. I did meditate over these cards. I'm actually cleansing the cards currently. But we're going to take a look and see what's going on. This is a love reading. We're going to, I'm assuming this is a love reading. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with you guys. So, Scorpio. Girl. I feel like you might be in a connection that is sort of new, or maybe you knew this person before, and now you're like really entertaining them, or maybe you guys are just a distant, separated couple, right? I'm showing that you're feeling alone. I'm showing that you're feeling alone and you're having some conflict with instability. There's been some kind of change, or you want there to be a change and you're not seeing it. You might feel like somebody's deceiving you. You're Leo. You might feel like they're deceiving you. I don't know if they're necessarily deceiving you. I think it's more of a feeling of you don't know what's going on. And as you start to take a look at this reading, you'll start to understand that there is definitely an issue with communication in this connection. So I see you feeling a little like, you're feeling a little alone, right? I don't think Leo is there for you the way you expected them to, or I don't think the relationship really took off the way you thought it would, or I feel like you may not have expected anything, but I feel like as you started to maybe talk to this person a little bit more, you were hoping to strengthen a bond. And that's because I believe, Scorpio, you were in a place where you really weren't. And this is like the energy that I've been getting because I did pre-read. I feel kind of like maybe you weren't looking to get into anything anyway. And now that this person has your attention, it might feel like you're struggling to strengthen the bond, right? Because I think you feel like, Scorpio, you know, I gave you a few minutes. I don't usually give anybody a few minutes, not lately. I think Scorpio has arrived. Scorpio ain't taking it. No more nonsense. I'm about my business. I'm about getting to the other side. I'm about a new beginning, whether it be you or without you. Okay, before you, during you, after you, we're going to have a new beginning. That's Scorpio. However, as it pertains to this situation, because remember, Scorpio's okay rolling on their own. They always have it. They're pretty put together people, I think. No, they're messy. They're so messy. But messy in a quiet, nobody know you messy kind of way, but you messy. Very. But I think in this particular connection, with the dynamic between you and Leo, I kind of feel like you may be struggling a little bit to strengthen a bond that you have with Leo. And I think that's why you're feeling this way. I think because initially you weren't expecting anything, and then maybe you caught a feeling or two, but then you backed up. I think you kind of backed off a little bit. In terms of when I say back off in this situation, I mean kind of like being quiet, reserving a little bit. Like I'm not going to let on how I feel 100% or something like that. Okay, and this could be in an existing connection or a newer connection. But I feel like once you started to open up your eyes and your ears a little bit and you started manifesting stability, I think you start to understand and like the idea, right? You're frustrated, but I think you like the idea of having a foundation with somebody, right? At this point in time. I don't think you're about flighty relationships. I don't think you're about in and out. I think you're about stability. But I think you might struggle, Scorpio, with how to get it. So this card actually came out open up. I think you're trying to open up a little bit. And I think the opening up with you is a little bit more of understanding where this person is coming from. So here you have the open up card, right? And that talks about manifesting stability, foundations. So next we have, hi Leo, how you doing? Leo, what'd you come out of? I think you might have come out of something. I think Scorpio definitely came out of something per the pre-read, right? And I think you may have come out of something too where you may be struggling. I think, why do I feel like this is a newer relationship, or a relationship that has not gotten as close as you feel like it could have? It could have been like 5 months and you don't feel like you've been seeing each other as much or whatever, or you feel like there's no drive there. Something like, okay. So I don't know, let's put it this way. Either this is a newer relationship or it's an older relationship that is distanced a little bit. There's some distance between you. And I kind of feel that because I see somebody, but that's deception to me, but I see somebody who might be a little bit further away. But with you, Leo, what I'm feeling is I feel like you are, how can I explain this? The best way for me to put this is you're taking your time. And I know this looks crazy, but I think you're trying to take your time to make sure things are right. I think you're telling yourself, listen, I am looking for a relationship that has potential. There needs to be potential. There needs to be opportunity. It needs to be a new beginning. Not for necessarily for this relationship, but a new beginning for you. Right? Because what you're looking for is harmony. And I think that's something that you may have lacked in relationships before, where they may have been imbalanced. Not fair to bring this in, but I think both you guys might be on the same page. I'm sorry. I think Scorpio might be a little bit further along, but I still feel like Scorpio is unsure. However, with this, I just feel like you're looking for some kind of harmony in a relationship. You want cooperation, somebody's going to listen to you, somebody who's stable. You want to know. You're looking more into the background. I don't think this is for you, to be honest with you. I feel like you as well, Leo. You're not about flighty energy anymore. I think you're about seriousness. I think you are thoroughly investigating who you want to invest in. I think in this particular connection, you're trying to have some kind of control in the situation. That tells me that you want to take some kind of action, I believe, to be able to breathe in this relationship. If you look at the cards that we have here, because we have the 8 card, which is control. That's about mastery, accomplishment, and taking action, right? So we have Scorpio here who's struggling to open up, right? And we're going to get back to that too. However, we also have Leo here where you're being advised to just breathe. Notice they're both 4s. Notice that both people are looking to manifest stability. And I think you guys are like, this person might be the person to do it. Or you could have felt this way in the past. I'm curious to see how this is going to come up, because I feel like there's distance here, but when I pulled the cards earlier, I kind of felt like there was separation. But I don't know if that separation is in love or we're separated by distance. We have choose your battles. I think we're dealing with 2 people who have a lot to say. And I feel like it says choose your battles, right? So I kind of feel like both of you kind of trying to gain control of the situation. I think Scorpio might be being a little quiet because they're watching Leo and how they move, right? And as you get to know each other, as you strengthen the bond, you know when to step in and you know when to not step in. You know when somebody's venting and you know when they're not. So I think that's what Scorpio ultimately here is trying to do, but it seems frustrating because they may have this idea that Leo doesn't know exactly what they want yet. So I think both you guys are trying to feel each other's personalities out, either after having gone through something and it's a new beginning for you as a couple, or if you're a newer couple. Why do I feel like this is I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's just this reading. Anyway, choose your battles, right? And I think, so after that, we're talking about trust. I think both you guys are having some problems, right? And this is where I'm talking about communication. Notice one is finally trying to open up after feeling alone and after pushing to strengthen his bond, after seeking to spend time with you or whatever. They're frustrated with it, Scorpio. But Scorpio decides, I'm going to try and open up and understand where Leo is coming from. Leo is in a stage of healing. Leo had some conflicts and they were looking for potential relationships before and they didn't end up getting that. And instead they wound up with conflict and instability. when they had tried their best to start something new, or when they tried to invest in something, it didn't pan out. So now, after having been through something like that, what Leo is looking to do is have harmony with somebody who understands them, who's willing to take the time with them. And I think this is about patience too. Now I'm going to go back here. The energy that I'm getting from Scorpio, you're anxious. You're anxious. I think, Scorpio, because you just may have come out of something, right? And I think you manifested some change in your life, right? I think you're deciding to be more receptive. For Scorpio, I think opening up is not necessarily opening up one's mouth to speak, right? But it's also opening up your heart and your ears and your mind to understanding where other people are coming from and being receptive to that and understanding when you need to step in and when you don't, if that makes any sense. And I see this other person here, Leo. Let's just breathe. I think both of you guys are just struggling to take time. And the reason why I say this is because, again, we have two fours. We have a 5. Yep, we got a couple of 5s. That's what I thought. So here we have, again, this is about, it's a 5, conflict, change, and instability. In this case, this is a 5th chakra. It talks about communication, willpower, and truthfulness. Expressing yourself, how you feel about each other. Whatever the situation is with you guys, I just kind of feel like there's no communication here. I feel like there's little communication. I feel like somebody might be... Somebody, first of all, is doubting whether or not you're the person. Should I actually invest my time? But I'm going to open up and give it a chance, right? Then we have somebody else who's like hella nervous about getting into a connection. And I'm just trying to breathe my way through this. I feel like you have two personalities here that clash a little bit, and I think you guys are learning each other. If you've been some time apart, I think you might be learning each other again after some sort of separation. But you're choosing your battles. You're choosing how you're going to respond to this person. You're choosing when you're going to step in. And I think you're trying to trust in the universe that there's going to be some kind of new beginning, or some kind of new way of doing things, or a new way of respecting each other in this partnership. All right, let's take a look and see what else is going on here. Ancestors. I'm going to use these for now. Ancestors. Ancestors, please tell me more about this connection. Ancestors, okay, I fell. Open up, this could be the one, Scorpio. Is this a newer? You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. Alright. The Scorpio, alright, hold on. Ancestors. It sounds like, Scorpio, you being advised to just hang in there. I think if this is a newer relationship, or to give it a chance. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on. That's you. All right. What's going on with Leo, please? All right. Trust. We had trust come up again. Oh, my goodness. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So just breathe, Leo. Have faith that this may work out. We're going to pull one more. Because here we have you guys are choosing your battles with each other. Scorpio, you're thinking Leo could be the one for me. Leo's like, you know what? I gotta trust. I'm going to try and trust it. I got to trust. I'm trying to trust. I think there's a struggle trusting after what Leo's been through. I think Leo's like, listen, I don't want to do this no more. I think this is a new relationship. Or... this is somebody maybe you're trying to... Let's see what else is going on. This could be the one. That sounds new to me. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Okay. So career and finances. Okay. Well, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So that came out reversed. Okay. That could be... okay. Listen. This is going to sound... Listen. Take this how you want, right? I know, me and my dumb humor. Listen to this, right? It's going to sound so funny. First of all, Scorpio's like, okay, this could be the one. But the cards are saying you've already met the person, so it could be Leo. This is a Scorpio. It could, all right. So in this scenario, I might have met him. I'm gonna give you a chance. Over here, we have Leo having trust issues because they've been through a lot. It's a lot. Like, that's some heavy stuff that they've been through. And you can see where they've been cut. Many scenarios. It could be many. There's so many scenarios I see with this. I mean, you have been, oh my gosh, you've been through it. And you're humble. Believe it or not, you are humble. I am, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it's like you that's something that you're sorting through. So then it's look like you're trying to get some kind of control of the situation, but you're looking to breathe. You guys are both at this point trying to manifest stability. So this could be the one in trust, and then we have finances and career. So one of the reasons where you may not have been able to see, one of you guys might be having some financial issues, literally. And I don't know how new this is, but I don't know if you're discussing that with somebody who's new. And I don't know if you're discussing that with somebody who you might have gotten into an argument with, and you don't want to admit you broke any rent money or whatever. But that could be a factor with somebody, even you guys moving towards each other, going out and doing things. It's not, I mean, nobody wants to have financial issues, but given the situation everybody's in, I think it's okay. It's not okay, but you understand what I'm saying? It's expected, I think might be a better word. Let's see what's going on here. I definitely feel like Scorpio wants to move this relationship a little bit faster along than Leo is willing to go at this time, right? However, I also feel like Scorpio might be willing to abandon this because they're not sure anyway. They got a bad feeling. There's something that set off this bad feeling, but I think it's because Leo's sitting back and thinking a whole ton. And I think that Leo's trying to get some sort of control of the situation, and they have trust issues anyway, given what they came in the situation with, right? So basically, I feel like money's an issue. However, I feel like there's more. Ancestors, tell me more, please. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way to get the information. Ancestors. Ancestors, tell me more, please. Ancestors, please help me point out what the issues could be in this relationship. Doing these. I really dig these cards. I actually double packed them. So, wouldn't it be funny if they came out the same? Because they're so thin, and I really like these messages, so I had another pack. I was like, alright, let me put them together, and it's just easier for me to finagle. And, alright. Ancestors, please help me understand the status of this relationship. Other than communication, we know we pointed that out as an issue. We already know that finances may be playing a role. Distance could actually be playing a role too. Somebody trying to get control of a situation. I believe that's Leo. Leo's been through some things in the past, and they are examining everything before they take steps forward because they're not having it. They're being careful too, Scorpio. Remember that. You're not the only one. Everybody's walking into something new. If you look at a lot of the readings, like all the ones that I have put there, everybody's going through this change, or they're learning some kind of lesson, or changing careers. There's just a lot of movement. Ancestors. Ancestors. Please give me one card for each. Okay, we're going to take the one. Alright. Seventh chakra, Scorpio. Your seventh chakra, crown chakra. I feel the divine force flowing through me. It honors this. I honor this. And I know that it flows through all. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself we are all from the same source and that we're all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing this physical existence. I am aware that a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My responses have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Yeah. That makes sense, because I think it might have been driving you crazy that you could not understand why this person wasn't moving. And then I think you start to open up a little bit and understand that everybody does not move like you, especially when you're taking a male energy. And I'm just basing this off general studies. Just when you take men, for instance, they say that they might move a little bit different. Everybody's different, right? But women, I think, might understand what they want a little bit sooner, or we might be a little bit more able to get over things in terms of discarding what we want and what we don't want, right? Where there are some studies that suggest it take men a longer time to get over things. They'll wait 10, 20 years before they get married again. You look up, ring 4 years later, 10 carats, I found my love. So we know what we want. So I think when you're dealing with the opposite sex, right? Even when you're dealing with same sex, you have a more male energy. It's the same thing. And on top of that, when you're talking about age differences, which I think there might be one here, but I don't know how significant it is. All right. I think if there is an age difference in this connection, it has to do with, I think maturity might level that out, if you will. I think the experiences in maybe Leo's life or Scorpio's life might equate to, somebody that's older if they're younger, if that makes sense. Okay. Ancestors, please give me some energy or a card to tell me about Leo's energy right now in this relationship. Ancestors. 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 Second chakra. Sacral chakra. I avoid continually sacrificing my own happiness for others. I knew it. By rescuing and enabling them, as doing this may hinder my own personal growth for both of us. I choose not to be a martyr. I am a mentor, not a rescuer. I do not assume that everyone wants my opinions and solutions to their life challenges. And if I am in doubt, I will ask them. I take responsibility for my own happiness. Okay, so that's them gaining some kind of control over what kind of message they give to you, or what kind of message Leo might force on you, Scorpio, or anybody else. I feel like I said before, there's some conflict in this situation. I think Scorpio is trying to understand where Leo's coming from, because I feel like Leo might be expressive. One of you guys are more expressive than the other one, from what I feel like, and I'm not trying to be funny. I feel like somebody may feel a little bit suppressed, right? And so they're like, all right, I don't think this Leo's trying to silence me. I think Leo's trying to talk to me, so I need to open up and understand that it's more than just my ears. I need to understand where this person's coming from, therefore making me able to maneuver around this dynamic, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card. I'm going to see if anything comes up. And I hope I ain't got to go on a journey with this. Ancestors. Using these. Ancestors. I'm really scared to even shuffle these. Okay, let's do that lightly. Ancestors. Ooh. Okay, that did not. Okay, I know what just came out, but I'm not pulling it because they weren't shuffled correctly. But this could be the one. Twice. What? Yeah. Ooh, Scorpio. Is this a new relationship or what is this? We'll see what happens. Ancestors. I'm shuffling. Ancestors. Aww. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. Maybe you guys should give it a go. I'm definitely, let me put this one over here. And we have Scorpio's feelings here. And then we have Leo. Maybe. It says your romantic feelings are worth exploring. So there you go. Not bad. Is there anything else I want to pull? Let me see. I'm sorry. I know I should give other cards a chance. I know I should, but, listen, my fairy's been good to me. Ancestors, please help me polish off this reading. Please help me polish off this reading for the Scorpio woman and Leo male relationship. I actually like these, to be honest with you. I really like this because I just kind of like the way it's posed. Ancestors. Ancestors, help me polish off this reading. Is there any advice you can give? Ooh. Okay. And you know I'm not good at that, right? So, being that these cards are used and abused anyway, please. Listen, when you love cards, you're going to use them. Or collect them. I actually love collecting cards, to be honest with you guys. I feel like if I don't use them, I neglect them, but they're not always right. Ancestors, let me shut up, please. Ancestors, give me a card to help me polish off this reading. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, I can't because, you know, boom, 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 boom. Wait, come together. Okay, come together. Fairies like to be busy, and the group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. I think the fairies are telling you to come together, right? Slowly, stay busy, in groups. It'll happen. Be patient. Scorpio, do not feel anxious. And Leo, don't choke, whatever you're doing over here. Who knows? It looks like you talk a lot, to be honest with you. It looks like you're a talker. I choose not to be a martyrer. I do not assume that everyone wants my opinions and solutions to their life challenges. And if I'm in doubt, I will ask. So you know what, Leo? That tells me that you've been putting your 2 cents in, folks. Side comment. And you, this one, praising the earth or whatever you're doing over here, Scorpio. Yeah, worry about your spiritual well-being. Open up. Like, open up so you understand that everybody does not move like you move. Everybody is not you. So if you want to be with somebody, you need to take more attempts to understand them. So you need to observe as well. Don't be so fast to just jump into something. If dude want to take his time, let him take his time. It's either going to work or it ain't. But don't argue with him because he likes to talk a lot. And somebody's choosing their battles. I think it's both you. I think there may be some like collision here in terms of personalities, like a clash. And you guys are like, yo, I'm not even going to respond to that. And then this other one's like, yo, I'm going to just be quiet. Whatever. Okay. I love you guys. This is the funniest thing. It's the cutest. Whoever suggested, I love this one. All right, peeps. I love you. Bye.